The staff in charge of the Blue Lock anime series have just released brand new information regarding Season 2, and I could not be more excited. Most of us sadly expected a trailer or something to actually show animation by now, but hopefully that'll come soon too. If you enjoy staying up to date with Blue Lock and would like to support me, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, comment below your thoughts, and feel free to join my community Discord down below. Without further ado, here's all the current information we have on Season 2, including what was released today. Right off the bat, a visual was given for the U20 match, alongside the name for Season 2 being officially confirmed as Blue Lock vs U20 Japan. The second season will cover the events of Blue Lock's third selection and their match against Japan's national team, spanning over the course of 14 whole episodes. Last season may have had 24, but if we're gonna see better production, I truly don't mind it being 10 episodes less. Let me know what you think about that. It honestly just makes sense considering they couldn't dip into the NEL to then cut it short, and the Kaiser cliffhanger would be too perfect. One interesting detail is that Blue Lock has now been moved to the mature time slot in Japan, being 11:30 PM JST, so we're more than likely getting the most uncensored version possible. Anyways, the visual here shows Isagi, yoichi, and Itoshi Rin, as well as Itoshi Sai and Oliver Aiku, but above all, one thing stood out to me. The U20 match will indeed take place at nighttime with a black sky, unlike My Hero Academia's happy blue skies. Itoshi Sai's new design especially shines through with these new visuals, however they seem to spoil a lot of things for the anime-only fans. Rin's captain armband is clearly shown in the shot as well as Sai's, but I guess it's not too big of a deal considering they're the obvious picks anyway. In addition to that poster-like visual, 4 more key images were released this morning, showing us the player designs in the Blue Lock 11 fit. Firstly, we have the big hitters, being Isagi, Rin, Batara, Nagi, and of course Shidou Ryusei, my goat. Once again, Rin's captain armband is shown, making it even more apparent as he stands aside Isagi, but once again, that's just me nitpicking. It's just weird to me what they choose to spoil and not, because Shidou is shown in the Blue Lock 11 jersey rather than Japan's national team, despite him playing for that. I also really do love the colors and looks of the jersey, with the neck collar especially sticking out to me as a great detail. Nagi's tall ass needs a neck brace with his giraffe-like build, because if he goes any taller, he'll be forced into the net as a GK. Next up we have Gagamoru, Ryusei, Igaguri, Zantetsu, and Tokimitsu being shown, and yet once again, they spoil another major plot point. Although it's another circumstance of being fairly obvious, Gagamoru is depicted in his yellow and black goalkeeper outfit, spoiling his future position for anime watchers. Shigiri, Reo, Barou, Nico, and Ryu are depicted next, and let me just say, Barou does not look happy in this uniform. Everyone else looks super great, especially Nico and Shigiri, but Barou belongs in that Ubers jersey instead of that contrasting blue. I'm really curious to see how they do his aura and lighting alongside it, because I'm just imagining a mirage of colors on screen. Finally, there's Kurisu, Otoya, Yukimiya, Hiyori, and Nanase, with Rin's dog looking especially pumped up. Hiyori definitely has one of my favorite character designs here due to his dead eyes and color palette, but Yukimiya looks a bit chopped, I'm not gonna lie. Looking back to early July, we got our first glimpse of Blue Lock Season 2's animation with this initial teaser. While there wasn't much in terms of significant animation shown, the teaser gives us a good look at the general style direction they were going for. The scenes come from their entrance in the third selection, with Ego Jinpachi setting the stage for their upcoming match against Japan's U20 national team, as they stand below in awe. The darker style they're going through really stood out for me. Considering the U20 match takes place at night as well, it's safe to say that we're in good hands. Itoshi Sai's upgraded design is also a prime example of why the community has high hopes, as he looks far better than in Season 1. This first teaser ended off on a high note for most fans, with Oliver Aiku accepting the challenge from Blue Lock, showing off his design and voice. Even though it was just a short animation clip, it generated a ton of hype due to his fluidity and how awesome Aiku looked, and that wasn't all July had in store for us. Later in the month, the official intro song for Season 2 was revealed in a new trailer-like teaser. The song is another banger by Unison Square Garden, titled The Charisma of Arrogance, and it's honestly really fire and the name is fitting. Sadly, I can't play it here due to copyright, so definitely check it out through the links in the description after watching the video. Alongside this, we also got to see more of the animation, specifically a scene showing Itoshi Sai's snowy reunion with his brother Rin. Sai's aura flares up as he charges towards Rin for a one-on-one, with Rin looking desperate and almost heartbroken as he reaches out to him. This scene alone looks arguably better than the manga just based off the teaser, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it play out in full. Aside from these visuals, we also have some newly introduced voice actors being added to the Blue Lock roster for Season 2. For those who need a reminder, Yuichi Nakamura of course returns as Shidou Ryusei, who briefly appeared at the end of Season 1. Nakamura is known for iconic roles like Gojo Satoru in Jujutsu Kaisen, Hawks in My Hero Academia, and Gray from Fairy Tail. Another new addition is Iji Mikami as Yo Hiyori, who's a relatively new voice actor with roles in shows like Tomodachi Game, Horimiya, and Love Flops. Sho Hatano will also be voicing Nijiro Nanase, and he's also a newer voice actor with some previous comedy roles. Satoshi Hino joins the cast as Oliver Aiku, who we saw earlier, a big name with roles like Rengoku in Demon Slayer, Narutoshi Kamo in Jujutsu Kaisen, and characters in Spy X Family. Lastly, you have Akaisa Wakayama as Sendo Shuto, known for being part of Classroom of the Elite and Goblin Slayer cast. With all these teasers dropping, I'm really hoping and expecting a full trailer near the end of August or at the beginning of October at least. We need to see some more fluid animation to really get us hyped, and I imagine them teasing clips from maybe the third selection or the Blue Lock 11 walkout against Japan's national team, if anything. As we sadly don't have any more information regarding Season 2, I figured I'd end off today's video by sharing the top 3 moments I'm most looking forward to seeing come alive from the manga to the Season 2 anime. Make sure to let me know what scenes you guys are most looking forward to, as I know many will have differing opinions. Coming in at number 3, I have Isagi Yoichi's first activation of Metavision, as he scans the field in this awesome spread. The goat then dashes between shidou ryusei and Itoshi Rin in one single motion, poaching away a vital goal from the top 2. Seeing him awaken that weapon we know and love alongside showing his striker talent up against the top 6 will have everyone hyped. I'm also really curious to know, will Metavision be green or blue? Let me know what you guys think. Also, witnessing the start of his dynamic with Hiyori will be awesome once more as a manga reader, because a lot of people seem to forget the crucial talk they had and how it connects both of them. Next up at number 2, I have Itoshi Rin's activation of Berserker Mode in his matchup against Oliver Aiku. Most people heavily look towards Berserker Mode of course, but mostly his matchup against Sai, which I absolutely get as I'm hyped for that too. Seeing Aiku's perspective though as his crucial data points malfunction due to Rin dismantling his team alone will simply be heavenly in the anime. I also can't wait to see his shot hit the crossbar, leaving him in total shock, because despite soloing the whole team, bro just couldn't finish through like my FIFA teammates. Number 1 comes at no surprise to my real fans, being Shidou Ryusei's Big Bang drive to score for Japan's national team. I am the biggest Shidou fan in the world, and overall just cannot wait for any scene involving him. This one will be especially impactful as I hope to see the dopest animation during his celebration and a devastating roar from his voice actor, who we know has plenty of experience to do so. Gojo has that kind of serious but goofy voice, so Shidou's fruity and questionable voice lines will go so hard. With that being the end of today's video, I just want to thank you all so much for watching. I know that I'm really hyped for Season 2, so let me know if you guys would be interested in viewing parties. We can even do them in VR chat for PC, mobile, and Oculus, which would go crazy, or just keep it in the Discord. Anyways, if you enjoy staying up to date with Blue Lock and would like to support me, please make sure to click that subscribe button, comment below your thoughts, and also feel free to join my community Discord down below. I once again highly recommend that you guys go listen to the intro song and watch the visuals for yourself, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.